What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am Andy Francess. You are who the hell knows, but we together tonight are going to be taking on the house. And who is this house you speak of? House of the Dragon? No, it's No House Advantage. And they're going to be holding their Versus the House contest, which they always hold, where if we pick up the 5 player props correctly for this game between the Bengals and the Dolphins, we're going to get up to 20 times our money. That's the contest we're going to be looking at in this video. Yesterday, we actually talked about the Pick'em contest that No House Advantage holds, where first place gets you $15,000. But then again, like I said, I'll be waiting there for you, so we'll split it. But I'm not greedy like you. We should be like Brad Pitt, George Clooney. Let's split everything up, okay? No side pots. And if you're not familiar with No House Advantage, they have those 2 contests along with all different other sports, all the major sports. If you want to get involved in these type of contests, they have them. You can go over there, check it out, use the link down below in the description. They're actually going to match your first deposit up to $50. Slap 50 down, get 50, make 20 times our money. It's a lot of numbers, but it's worth it. Here we go. So looking at this game, I'm going to start with the quarterbacks, just like I did yesterday for the Pick'em contest. I'm looking at Joe Burrow's yardage total. I believe Burrow's trending in the right direction. They're coming home for a primetime game. This isn't the Andy Dalton Bengals. We've seen him elevate in big spots throughout the playoffs against teams like the Chiefs and the Ravens last year when he threw for an absurd amount of yards. And then his yardage total for this prop in the Versus the House game is lower than it actually is on the sports books. So you're going to give me a couple yards over there, I'm going to take them. So give me the over on Joe Burrow passing yards. Then on the other side, we got a quarterback who we didn't even know if he was going to play. A lot of controversy about him coming out. If he takes another shot, they're not letting him limp back out onto that field because of that Monopoly monocle on him right now. There's a magnifying glass on him, so if he takes a big shot, he's out. Maybe they're going to go with a more run-centric approach. Their offense did not stay on the field for long stretches in the last game, so I feel comfortable taking the under Tua passing yards in this particular game. Now looking at receivers, I'm going to actually stick to the Bengals side. There's one Bengals receiver, one that you may have drafted in the first round of your fantasy drafts, who's been slightly underwhelming to this point and is due for a breakout game. Who is this, you ask? Yes, Jamar Chase. He's been, compared to where we drafted him and what we thought about him, slightly underwhelming. No better time for that massive breakout game than Thursday Night Football primetime against 2 receivers who are both ahead of him on the receiving totals in Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Now, similarly, there's another guy on the Bengals. Look, he's a good receiver, but they got his yardage total way too high. Tyler Boyd, I mean, if this was 3 years ago when he was the number 1, absolutely. But Tyler Boyd in like the mid-70s, we know he cleared that last game, but if you just look all the way back to last year, when Higgins, Burrow, Chase, and Boyd are together, Boyd doesn't have a string of these 75-yard games in a row, and I don't think he's going to do it in back-to-back games. Like I said, I think this is the Jamar Chase show tonight, so I'm taking the under on Tyler Boyd receiving yards. And then going over to that Dolphins side, we've been seeing Chase Edmonds cede running work to Raheem Mostert, especially on first and second down. We've seen his carries. It's been in the single digits these last 2 weeks. I believe it was like 7 carries, 5 carries, along those lines. If that trend continues, I think we can keep him under 40 yards or whatever in the high 30s that it has it set at. So I'm going to take the under Chase Edmonds rushing yards. I know it can be kind of scary because if he breaks one, he's got it. But if Mostert starts the game and he gets on a little bit of a roll, how many opportunities as the passing back is Edmonds really going to get to run the ball? I guess time will tell, but that is my 5th pick. So those are the 5 that I got for you. I got over on Burrow passing yards, under on Tua passing yards, over on Jamar Chase receiving yards, under on Tyler Boyd receiving yards, and then the under on the Chase Edmonds rushing yards. Those are my picks. It's fine if you don't want to trust them. I don't know why. I know I sound a little like a used car salesman, like I'm the guy selling fake IDs in National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation on the Vegas Strip, and I take my hat off if you know that reference. Okay, Mr. Papa Giorgio. But if you don't want to trust my projections and my opinions and my sniffs on this game, just go over to Stokastic. They offer free projections for this specific contest and also the Pick'em contest. So go over there right now to Stokastic and check out their projections. Hopefully they align with mine, but I feel relatively confident about this one. I think we've got an overconfident Miami team. They're a fake 3-0, not a real 3-0. Going against a 1-2 team who we know they're better than that. And I think you're going to start to see the trends start to switch. But I guess time will tell. See you at the finish line. I'll see you for next video. Toss this video a like. Check out the one that I did yesterday for the Pick'em contest. And I will see you before Sunday for the even bigger contest.